Meander River, just above the Chestnut Road Bridge. The river's running at 77 centimetres, which is too high for my liking. Yesterday they did drop it down to 68, which would have been a lot better, and especially going in centimetres. And anyway, I'm going to have a little flick around here with a Aglia Fluo, and I'll go for a walk around the paddocks and up in the river, probably 3/4 kilometre further up, and then I can fish the right hand side of the river all the way along up through there. I bypassed all that fast water today. It's run too high, so I went up around, bush bashed up around that, and I've come out into this nice wide medium flowing stretch of crystal clear water up through here, and this way I can stay on the right hand side for quite a long distance, actually, probably for a good kilometre and a half or a kilometre, and I can cross the river. There's a stretch up there, it's quite easy to cross over, and yeah, so hopefully we'll get a trout or two. I don't know how it's been fishing. I haven't heard any reports coming from here all that much lately. Fished right up through there. I've had one follow from that opposite riverbank where the camera's pointing to now, and nothing. I've tried God knows how many different Mepps lures. I've now got a size 1 Aglia Brown, the fluoro micro pigment lure on now. I'm getting up close to some cattle up here, just starting to get a bit fired up. Bit of the trout, didn't take some notice of them. Just got the first little brown. I don't know how well hooked he is. It's a cast up into that sidewall there where that dead wood is. Yeah, no sooner hit the water, 2 turns of the reel handle, and this little one grabbed hold of it. So we'll get him in, get him off. And only a little bugger. Like I say, I keep saying, always nice to get that first one on the board. Yeah, this little sidewater, it's always given up fish for me. Usually more so in summer when the water's a bit warmer and the river's down a little bit. There's a couple of nice holes there that usually hold trout. But not today, it's just that one spot up further. That's where I crossed over there. There's a fair drop off here from the river here. Probably be about a 1.5 metre drop from the top level there. Anyway, it's a nice water up ahead, so let's hope we can get another fish or two. Right back as far as the eye can see and around further, right up through here, right to where I'm standing now. I have not had a follow or seen a trout. So I've just got to go up through this bit of a incline down here with this fast water runs. A couple of nice little pockets up there. And above that is a nice run of water. If I don't get nothing there, then my day is done. I might call in the Western Creek and have a flick around in there on the way home. Very disappointing. Really, you know. Tassie prides itself in its trout, in its fisheries in the rivers and that, but by hell. They need to do something about this one and the Mersey. Finally hooked a fish just ahead of me in this flat water, and yeah, 2 head shakes and he was gone. I think it was only a little tacker, but even so, it's 40 minutes since I caught that last one. It's been a pretty long morning so far for one trout. Right, just got a nice fish on here. It's pretty well hooked. Yeah, that was cast straight up the river. He's made about 7 jumps so far, and trust me, he's run me everywhere. And I had trouble getting the camera out. But yeah, nice reward for effort, this one. Yeah, it's just in that front jaw he's hooked, so we'll get him. I'll have to get him as quick as I can, and we'll just unhook him. There you go. And as soon as he's in the net, out popped the lure. So how lucky was that? Lovely fish, beautiful condition. So, I'll let him go now. He's drowned me camera lens and me. Oh, made the day worthwhile now. So, better hope you may get a few more in this lovely run of water here. Anyway, let's get rid of him. He's on his way, he's gone. Oh, just on another one here. Just holding out there a bit. There's a cast straight up to the opposite riverbank there, and cast and drift method. And feel a little tap, 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 bang, and he's grabbed it, and he's well and truly hooked too. So I'll get him off as quick as I can, this little fella. I don't want to do any damage to him. So this will be a job of the forceps, this one. I suggest anyone does trout fishing with lures or that to get a set of forceps. It's much better than sticking pliers down this throat. So I'll get this fella off anyway. Got a reasonable fish on here. Really holding deep. He hasn't broke the surface yet. It's just ahead of me here, Tommy. I think he's a bit bigger than he's a bit bigger than the last one. I don't know how well hooked he is. He's having there he is. Broke the surface. He may toss it. I don't know. Oh, no, he's pretty well hooked. Ah, lovely fish. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That was cast and drifts working. Been a few caddis moths hovering around with it. Easterly winds come up again now. Normally I hate easterly winds, but it's good because it's coming up behind me. Anyway, we'll get this fella off, get him in the net, and we'll get another picture of him. Oh, there he is. Lovely fish. I weighed him in the net. I weighed the nets and then deducted his weight, and 370 grams. 372, but I just rounded off to 370. So anyway, we'll dip him down and let him go. That was taken off that other riverbank, cast and drift. I had a bump and a hit and a miss when I cast over the last time, and then I had another crack, and he took it probably when I was about the 90-degree mark from where I'm standing. Another one. Beautiful fish, this one too. He's about maybe around the same size as the last one. I don't want to leave him in there too long. I want to get him in there as quick as I can, then I'll tell you something about this trout. Once I get him in the net, I'll just tell you something about this trout. Alright, now this trout is in the net. The lure's still in him anyway, so he wasn't going to toss that. He's played havoc. It's trout number 100 for me for the season. Way behind what I was this time last year. Probably by about, I don't know, it would only be a guess, probably 50 odd trout or more, I reckon. Could even be 60, 70 trout. Anyway, finally got trout number 100. I wanted to say something before, but I thought, no, I'm not saying nothing because I put the Mowgli's on myself. So anyway, I'll get this fella off, stop him stressing, and get him back in the water. Alright, he's all good to go. I'll just send him on his way. 5 for the day. 7 hits, 6 hookups, and last 5 landed. 5 landed, yeah, really good. That was taken off that other riverbank as well. I didn't have much water left to fish really because I'm just about ready to call it a day. It's about 7 minutes past 1. There's still a bit of water ahead. I'm a long way up from the car, a hell of a walk back, but if I keep catching them I'll probably keep bloody going on too. Right, I just flicked to that bank over there and two turns the handle and bang bang, another one. There's trout number Trout number 6 for the day. Beautiful. They're sitting up this top of this wide stretch of river here, which is good. Amazing, you can cover all that water down earlier, beautiful looking trout water, and nothing in it. And you get up here, as much as this is good trout water anyway, yeah, and you're getting trout all sitting here in one area. Love it. Pretty dull day. It's not a good day for photographs and that either. It's all filming today. It's supposed to be rain coming in too. I don't know where the rain's got to. Anyway, we've done a good job up through this stretch so far, and there's still a little bit more to go. I may get one more up here with any luck. And there's a few caddis moths hovering around there of the water, little taggers. It's a good sign. Tea trees are starting to bud up. They will be flowering soon, and it's usually, I love it when that's happening. It's the caddis moths are out. It's like snowflakes, and yeah, that brings the trout on. It's when the white miller bug spinner comes into it. Must admit, the Aglia Fluo in the brown pattern today has done a good job. I wanted to downsize to a smaller lure that's 3.5 gram. I thought it might have been a bit big for a few of the smaller trout that's around the place, but with a fast flow I had to stick with a heavier lure, and it's paid off in the end anyway. Yeah, right, it's not very easy pushing up, crossing over here. Rocks are rolling underfoot, they're slippery. I've got to make it up there another 30 yards yet, where I'll be a bit easier going up on that right hand side up there. Certainly tires the body out. Oh, made it. Smooth sailing from here on. Much as I want to fish on up through here, I can't. I'm totally knackered pushing up through that water, slipping and sliding on these rocks, and it's just all more fast water up around the corner. Yeah, so I'm going to get out. I've got a long walk. I've got probably 1.5 kilometre I'd walk back to the car. I still want to call in the Western Creek and have a little fish there as well. Probably give it a half hour there or something. Call it a day here with 7 trout caught here anyway. Not half a dozen, sorry. 6 trout caught, and yeah, it was a good session here. I was finished up good anyway. Started off pretty slow and staggered for quite a bit, and picked it up at the end. Anyway, I'm out of here and off to Western Creek. I'm on the home stretch back to the car now. I've been headwind all the way back. You can see that second irrigator right in the very distant background. I go down the river about 300 metres the other side of that. By hell, it's been a pretty long walk back to the car, I know that. Oh, I'm going to be resting up on the drive to the creek. Right, it's 2:15. Now I'm in the creek. It's pretty dirty. It's a bit clearer to the right side, but the other side is absolutely disgusting. It separates up here. Western Creek comes in on the right, and I don't know the name of the other creek that comes straight down, but that's always runs filthy. I think it's from dairies up further up, and they have their wash downs and stuff like that. I think it's all the crap. They do test the water down through here every second day, I think. I'm not sure, but I know they do test it, water quality, but I wouldn't want to drink it. I wouldn't even eat a fish out of here. Just got a midget. Bloody amazing, isn't it? I've still got a big lure on. I'm going to put a smaller lure on. No, you can get some decent trout here from time to time. I had 2 hits, and one followed it all the way up to where we're going to get the line out of the water. and he was a decent sized fish. I thought I'll leave it on, and lucky me if this little tiddler didn't grab the bloody thing. Anyway, I'll get him off. He swallowed the hook pretty well, but I reckon I can get him off with the forceps okay. I've had hit after hit on from some decent sized trout, legal sized trout, right up through here, and back where I just came, all on this spinner here. I'm going to try a rainbow pattern on there now, see if that works. But they're coming up behind. There's no. The only one that was aggressive was that little tiddler, and he only took that because first in first serve, the little ones. But the bigger ones have just sat behind the lure there. Yeah, nothing like me, and there's no aggression at all in these ones. Maybe change the lure will do the trick. Finally, I've got one. There you go. He's full of fight. He's a feisty one. Took the stonefly bug spinner, size 0. I don't know how well hooked he is. He had about 8 jumps before I got the camera out onto him. So he's holding deep. There he comes. I've tried all sorts of different lures, hard bodies, everything, and they followed, they spooked, and all of a sudden this one decided he wanted a piece of the bug. A nice fish too. So, he tied himself up. So get him in the net and get him off. Beautiful condition too. That was just taking a cast just straight up there, and 4 turns of the handle, and he was done, gone. Lovely fish. So he's ready to go. I'll just move him out there and send him on his merry way. Oh, that's given me a hope that I'll just fish on a little bit further. Now it's about to get out just get out of this bit of water and head back to car. But now they like the bug. We'll have a couple more casts. And my last few casts into this stretch of water here, and then we'll call it a day. It's 3:15. It's been a pretty long day. And yeah, we may get finished off with another one here, I'm not sure. But the trout have been here, but they're really weird. I got that one on the stonefly, and next cast to the next pull, I had one come up, look at it, and turn around, dart, and take off. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. They're just, whether it's a slower flow of water, I don't know what it is, but they're just not on in here. And the platypus going down the river. Doesn't see me yet. There he did. Yeah, gotta love him. Oh, that's got another little one. I got back to the Aglia Fluo in the brown trout pattern. Had a cast straight up the river here, and there's another little tacker grabbed it. So I'll get him off. Another platypus there, just floating along. He's been feeding. He doesn't know I'm up here. I'm up on the riverbank looking down on him. He'll spot me move in a minute. Yeah, he spotted me, he's gone. Yeah. That's nice, good. There's 2 in here, so it's a healthy environment. Oh, my day's done. A nice peaceful walk back to the car. Nine trout caught all up for the day, which wasn't bad really, and 1 trout hooked and lost. Yeah, I reckon this little creek I just popped out of would have probably a good one to fish early morning instead of mid-afternoon like I am, or maybe even about 4:30 onwards may even be better fishing. So, but I was quite happy with the 9 trout all up today. You know, for what started off a pretty poor, quiet day. And catching trout number 100 and a decent fish too. not a tiddler to reach the number. So yeah, so it was a good day all up, guys. And I got about a 10-minute walk back to the car. So next time, tight lines.